Hart Square was started in 1973 by Dr. Bob and Becky Hart. It first was started as a wildlife preserve. They purchased 200 acres and raised wood ducks, geese, white-tailed deer, and turkeys. Later, they moved the first log cabin to Hart Square to be a retreat, sort of a vacation home. And in the process of taking that log cabin down and apart, Dr. Bob realized that there's a lot of history behind even the simplest of structures. Him and Miss Becky fell in love with rebuilding these structures and saving them, and then they created a 50-year journey together where they traveled all over North Carolina saving the pioneer heritage and moving it here. Miss Becky was sort of a curator and historian by hobby, so she recorded all of the personal histories that went with each of these cabins. So when you walk into Hart Square, it's like a really amazing living history curation. You walk in and everything is like the family that lived there in the 1800s just kind of got up and walked out. So there's original plates on the tables. There's little sod irons in the fire. Everything that would have actually been that way is that way. And in their 50-year collecting career, they actually ended up amassing our nation's largest collection of historic log cabins. Since Bob and Becky completed the collection that is now Hart Square Village, the mission of the organization is to share that with the public. It's a very simple mission, just to preserve and share. We do that a few different ways. We have events, living history events throughout the year that are really big. We also do K through 12 programming. So we do a lot of hands-on history field trips with children.
We love working with them, and the kids just learn so much, and they always go back home and they say, we wish we could live in the pioneer days, and I want to be a pioneer. I want to live back in the 1800s with no electricity. And it's just amazing to see their perspectives change from their modern living to how their ancestors lived. So it's always a great experience.
And then we also work with a wonderful group of artists. We've established an amazing craft school that just launched this year that utilizes the traditional trades that are within these cabins but brought to life. So you can come out and learn everything from broom making to leather working to blacksmithing. But then we have quiet periods of the year where we really focus on wood restoration, stone restoration, and history updating.
A lot of work goes into it, cabins have been here for 50 years, some of them since the 70s, so over time things just kind of start to wear down, and we gotta always be on upkeep, looking at cabins, seeing which ones need new shutters or new door, need to be re-roofed, things like that.
Preserving this place is a very large endeavor, so we're always looking for volunteers. We love finding volunteers who enjoy loving on the buildings through maintenance help and restoration, construction. We also love finding volunteers who have an interest in traditional arts. So people who love doing weaving and who love doing tinsmithing. We enjoy people of history as well. So if you're someone who's interested in being a docent, which is a storyteller for a cabin or a tour guide, we're always looking for passionate people who appreciate American history.